vast majority of pregnancies go smoothly. However, it's for the rare occasions where complications arise that we are having this conversation. Welcome to the Motherhood Vlog. I am Perpetual Fasanmi-Peter. I'm glad to have you on board. If this is your very first time, thank you, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. If you're a returning subscriber, come on, you know I love you already, yeah? Thank you for coming again. Alright, so we started this conversation on all you need to know about your first trimester. I remember on the previous episode I talked about some of the symptoms during your first trimester. I also talked about an overview of what the first trimester is all about, what you should expect, and the fact that it's between your last menstrual period till the end of the 12th or 13th week, as the case may be. And so for today I'll be talking about some symptoms you should not joke with. Yeah. The first of them being vaginal bleeding. Now, this happens to 25% of pregnant women, and about half of them end up having perfect babies. But then what happens to the remaining 12.5%? Let's get talking. Alright, so one thing you need to know about vaginal bleeding or spotting or light bleeding is the fact that it could mean implantation, but then when it's heavy, you really need to be careful. You need to call your doctor because it could be a sign of miscarriage or a sign of ectopic pregnancy. This is why you need to call your doctor. This is why you need to go to the hospital so you could get checked, and then we can rule out any complication. Okay, if I were you, whether it's heavy or light, I'll go see my doctor. I shouldn't play with my baby, should I? Then you shouldn't play with yours too. Okay, so moving away from that, another thing is high fever. If you're having very high fever in your first trimester, I think you should go see your doctor. And this is why you need to maintain a healthy temperature for the growth and development of your baby. But when your temperature starts skyrocketing, that's wrong. I mean, that's not good enough, so go see your doctor. If you're having intense abdominal pain, you need to see your doctor. You really need to see your doctor, especially if you've not had any scan before now. If you've not had any scan before now and you're having that pain on one side of your abdomen, then you need to go see your doctor, because you need your doctor to rule out ectopic pregnancy. Now that's the third, yeah. Talking about the fourth one, let's talk about vomiting. If you're vomiting so much so that you're not able to keep anything down, you're vomiting so much so that you're beginning to lose water, you can't even urinate, you can't even count how many times you've urinated in a day, and you're getting dehydrated, you need to go see your doctor. Let's talk about morning sickness. That, of course, the hallmark of morning sickness is nausea and vomiting. Now, a situation where you are having so much of that, so much so that you can't keep anything down there, so much so that you can't even drink anything, so much so that you can tell that you're losing weight, you're losing strength, you don't even have strength because nothing is kept down there. I mean, nothing can stay. You need to go see your doctor with immediate effect. I usually tell people, you don't wait until it becomes a complication, you don't wait until it's intense before you go see a doctor. The moment you notice anything, that's me, I browse, I check it up, I call my doctor, I ask him questions like, okay, I'm having this, what do you think? We're talking about a baby here, right? Now the thing is, situations like that, there's a possibility that what you're having is hyperemesis gravidarum, and it's something you do not want to joke with. It is intense vomiting and nausea, and sometimes you may need to be placed on drip. Sometimes you may need to be on admission in the hospital. So you really need to go see your doctor when you are feeling something like this. And please listen to your doctor. I know some of us, we love work a lot. I love work too. But when I was diagnosed of subchorionic hematoma, I had no choice. I had to stay on bed rest. My husband had to encourage me because I felt useless. I felt like, why should I be on bed rest? I want to work. So if you're like me, please, I'm begging you, do not be like me. Hyperemesis gravidarum is not something you want to joke with. Seriously, if your doctor says bed rest at home, good. If a doctor says we're going to admit you, good. What's more important to us if not the safety of your child and your safety also? I love you, right? I remember on the previous episode I talked about headache being one of the symptoms of pregnancy and all of that. But then if it's severe and it's accompanied by fainting, dizziness, or blood vision, sweetheart, you need to go see your doctor. You do not want to joke with it, do you? I bet you don't. Well, that's the much I have for you today. I just gave you about 5 symptoms you should not play with or joke with during your first trimester. I am Perpetua Fasanmi-Peter. Okay, do have a wonderful time with family, friends, and loved ones. Bye for now.